Hi, you're with Firstpost and I'm Rupha Ramani. Now, there are many love affairs that have blossomed in the Indian Premier League, the IPL, over time. The legendary MS Dhoni and Chennai, that's the one that comes to mind first. A roaring love story. West Indians and T20 cricket, the original sweethearts, the all-rounders who redefined the shortest format of the game back then. Shane Warne and Rajasthan. The first is always special for anyone. The first title, the very first edition. Preeti Zinta and Punjab. The dimpled actress has been a constant, even as times for Punjab have changed and fortunes haven't. And then, of course, there are the intense love stories that will always end in heartbreak. Like RCB fans and the IPL trophy. It's a rom-com that has drama, anger, emotions and intensity. It's a bit of a love-hate thing. The love affair of the RCB fan and the IPL trophy is unlike that of any franchise. Their agony of unrequited love is unmatched. Because the franchise almost always never fails to fail. Every year flatters to deceive. A true RCB fan is not one who's only felt love. A true RCB fan has felt raw emotions ranging from deep love and adoration to surprise and pleasant shock and intense hatred. A true RCB fan has seen the whole gamut, the entire spectrum of emotions. It's a roaring, raging love affair. And every season is a roller coaster ride. What makes the story more heartbreaking is that every year the RCB fan is almost hypnotized into believing this year will be it, Saala Cup Namde, their famous slogan, which translates to this year the cup shall be ours. It's a strong belief that is reinstilled at the start of every season, every year without fail. The pomp, the show, the social media, Big Bang, the announcements, the hula hoop, and the noise around the team is fabulous. It makes you truly believe this year will be it. It gives you that hope. And with a win against Chennai, like they did, a consecutive sixth win on the trot, the writing was on the wall. This year, Romeo and Juliet would reunite and rewrite the script. This year, the historic love story will be rewritten, and they had the perfect opportunity. RCB was riding high on momentum, confidence. Virat Kohli was emotional. Anushka Sharma, his wife, was in the stands, pumped up, cheering him on. Dinesh Karthik's stirring speech, Faf du Plessis' stunning fielding efforts, someone whispering God's plan. The signs were all there. And contrastingly, Rajasthan was in a bit of a slump. Seemed like they were still mourning Jos Buttler's absence. They were on a losing streak. Perfect opportunity then for this year, the cup shall be ours. And the match had its moments too, even though the target seemed gettable. That stunning Virat Kohli run out from the deep where he sprinted into his wrong side, threw it back very sharp, and Dhruv Jurel was out by mere millimeters. The commentators saying it's still match on, 2 wickets in an over, and you never know, things would change. Even as Riyan Parag was on the cusp of scripting something magical for Rajasthan. Bengaluru's Mohammad Siraj gets 2 wickets, sends back Parag first up, and then the second, a brilliant catch running backwards, taken by none other than Faf du Plessis. And the RCB fan thinks once more, this cup is ours this year. And somehow, they fall short yet again. The dream comes to a crash, the Romeo-Juliet narrative intact. A loss once again, so near and yet so far in 2022 as well. Memes, of course, explode, as you would guess in this time you're in, and more so when it's about the Bengaluru IPL franchise, many probably made up by the die-hard RCB fans alone. And Dinesh Karthik, who also quietly played his last IPL, walking out with his entire team clapping and applauding him from behind, summed it up rather aptly in an interview with fellow statemate R. Ashwin, who he faced last night in fact. He spoke about the true RCB fan.
RCB fans are loyalists. They're actually family, and I say that in good and bad ways. The good way is that when you go, no matter what happens, if I walk in, they will cheer my name and make me feel like I'm the greatest player on earth. On a personal level, that same fan will abuse me silently in DMs every day. He will go hard at me if I don't do well for RCB. He will smash me, not just me, my family, and whoever is possible in my life. But to the outside world, they will not give up an RCB player.
The fans will love them, and after a loss that completely, almost seemingly destroys the spirit, will come out of stuff saying this. Now, the only option is to make a trophy, simple enough, or steal it, possibly. The last option, really. There were a few others too, like the next one. I saw a lot of variants of this one, of the CSK fans mocking RCB, who had beaten Chennai in their last game and celebrated like it was the last ever match. And that's why this is a torrid, stormy love affair like none other. The true Romeo and Juliet of the Indian Premier League. You sense a heartbreak always around the corner, but you are so deep in it, too invested to walk away with any better sense prevailing. And when there is true love, there's very little sense. The quintessential, unrequited love of the Indian Premier League.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global south. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.